Carlos Martinez, and I'm going to present my NGO proposal. The name of the NGO is For Banning Children's Education, and the main idea is to focus on vulnerable schools that do not have the enough space and enough material for the students. And we're going to create some campaigns and search for sponsors to help us to achieve this goal, that is to give Benin a better education, and by support them with chairs, tables, creating some scholar rooms because they do not have enough space for too many students, and by giving some capacitation to teachers. That was another big problem in Benin. We're going to try to provide many things as possible, like books, pencils, all they need for them to have a high quality education. I made an interview to Sofia Lozano, that she forms part of Interact del Valle Monterrey, and she shows how they work, what they do. Like, they do campaigns and they try to earn money to help people, to help poor people, or help to pay cancer treatments of some kids. And she sent us a presentation to know more about what they do and how they work. This was helpful for me to create my NGO. ¿El propósito y qué es lo que hacen dentro de esta?
El propósito es ayudar a la gente, y nosotros hacemos proyectos para ayudar a la gente pobre o niños con cáncer.
Main goal of my NGO is to improve the health condition of Morocco due to there are moral diseases that have killed a lot of people. The mission is to give the country technology to have drinking water, because most of the diseases come from dirty water. Once I get the technology, I will put them in the most affected areas. In order to have the technology, I need the support of other countries, because getting that by myself is going to be difficult. To have the attention of other countries, my NGO needs to do small actions, and probably by doing that, my NGO will know around the world. And finally, this solution can decrease the number of infected people.
¿Cuál es su objetivo de su NGO?
El objetivo de la Asociación de Scouts de México es el crear hombres y mujeres de bien. Y para eso empezamos con los niños y los muchachos, fomentando valores que les hagan ser mejores hombres y mujeres.
¿Qué hace para que la gente se una a su movimiento?
El secreto del movimiento Scout se le llama vida al aire libre. Todas las actividades se realizan al aire libre, en el campo, en espacios abiertos. Es ahí donde se desarrollan actividades que hacen que los muchachos sean mejores hombres y mujeres.
Hi, my name is Maria Fernanda Vicaña, and I'm here to speak on my proposal from my NGO. In Zambia, there are millions of children and even adults out there struggling to survive with extremely high rates of malnourishment, and they're either overworked for minimum wage or unemployed. And they don't get the basic human resources. They don't get to learn, they don't get to read or write, they don't know math. Therefore, they are just treated like nothing. The government treats them like nothing. So with my NGO, A Roof for You, I plan on building educational buildings, like schools, classrooms, and libraries, in order to bring potential to the country as a whole. These future generations, like the children, can help solutions in so many ways for the whole country and even for the whole world. I plan on saving lives.
Would you say that there is a relationship between NGOs, non-governmental organizations, and companies that make their own organizations to help these poverty problems?
I think there is a lot of opportunity in order to connect the willingness of the NGOs projects with the different company efforts, private companies, I mean, because the government in different countries try to address all the different issues that every country has, but at the end, the companies plays an active role in that social responsibility agenda. In my terms, I had the opportunity to drive and to lead different initiatives in Dominican Republic, Haiti, of course, in different places in Mexico and other parts of the Latin American region, but with the absence of an institutional platform provided for the government. I think the NGOs always plays an active role in order to encourage and entice the different companies in order to play the right model.
This created NGO is to establish strong educational systems in all around the world. And its main mission is to prevent the poor education by abolishing it. Or if there is no education, this NGO can help it from starting from the bottom in order to have a good start. This NGO is targeted for those children who does not have the opportunity of having an education. And the impact of this NGO is tremendous, since if this NGO mission is complete, people would rather spending time looking for jobs than in the streets asking for money, doing nothing. Estamos con Cruz María Cantuleal, mi mamá.
Hola, mucho gusto.
Y hoy nos va a contestar las siguientes preguntas. ¿A qué NGO perteneces?
A la Cruz Rosa ABP.
¿Y qué hacen?
En la Cruz Rosa ABP ayudamos a mujeres que tienen la enfermedad de cáncer de mama, en el cual nos dedicamos a recaudar fondos para ayudarlas en sus tratamientos, tanto de quimioterapia como atención de medicamentos, y en el tema de la recuperación con apoyos de psicología. Ayudarles a los familiares a entender la situación de la enfermedad y todo lo que conlleva. Se tienen unos albergues en el cual estas personas, cuando empiezan cuando les dicen la enfermedad, se las diagnostican, van aquí para que nosotros los apoyemos y se les da todo el tratamiento que antes les mencioné, y apoyamos también a los familiares y a los hijos.
De parte de tu NGO, ¿qué mensaje le darías al público?
Yo los exhorto a que cuando ustedes escuchen el tema de ayudar, sumarse a estos apoyos que se requieren, que hacemos mes con mes, ayuden, por favor, porque son mujeres de escasos recursos, mujeres muchas veces que no cuentan con el apoyo de un marido y que necesitan recibir el apoyo de todos nosotros de la sociedad. Y es un poquito de regresar a la sociedad lo que muchos nosotros tenemos.
Hello, my name is Rosalinda, and in my work I chose 3 demographic groups, which are the kids in Congo, the rural people, and the urban people. So these 3 demographic groups have 2 things in common. Well, 2 goals in common. They are related to the SDG number 6, and the first goal they are related to is to achieve universal and equitable access and sustainability, increase water use efficiency. These 2 goals are due to 2030 by the SDGs, you know. And a solution for the kids is to implement schools with a better water and cleaning sources in order to prevent like the illnesses due to the water, and yeah. In the other hand, the rural and the urban people solution could be related to the nature, so it can be able more clean water in 2030, you know. For example, the moisture retention in water, the recharge water in the underground area, and what else? Oh, and they implement in technology water, the recharge water in the underground area, and what else? Oh, and they implement in technology use could be well, in order to have more water in 2030, we can use the irrigation system, so it can have like so the people in Congo can have both rural and urban people can have water like in future generations and places. And in conclusion, for this objective to be done, we must have, of course, resources, and we need like companies to pay or donate like money for us to complete our objective, which is for the people in Congo. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Paula Villegas and I'm going to present my NGO. My SDG is Clean Water and Sanitation in Ghana, Africa. And this NGO is to raise awareness in the country with the best resources and show that they can improve the life of a family by donating money to this cause. We're going to spend that money in households and provide them clean water and an easiest way to collect the water. Clean water means less diseases, less money spent on medication, which means more money for books and school uniforms.
We are a non-profit civil association that began by a group of people who, seeing the high rate of children at risk for disintegration and family violence, decided to seek alternatives to provide care and attention in order to help them in their physical medical care, dental services, basic psychology, pediatric nursing, and food, especially a balanced diet in 3 daily meals and diagnosis or nutritional evaluation. Currently, we have a campaign called Sponsor a Child, which seeks to achieve monthly donations that support food, school supplies, and uniforms, among other needs of our children. This donation is made by bank transfer, credit, or debit card. To support us by sponsoring a child, you can use our email where a sponsorship form is requested.